Hello ladies and gents, welcome to a new video. We're at Paris Car Show for the third time now, checking out the new Kia EV6 facelift. Now the EV6 was their first serious EV. It was a great seller, great range, great power consumption, great performance. And we're checking the GT-Line here of the facelift. It looks nice and fresh with this new LED headlights design. Check these out. If you come closer, you can see the new lights, daytime running lights surrounding the lens here. There are two lenses and then they're connected on the front, but they have this edgy Kia design. I really like it. The EV6 was a great SUV, feels like an SUV. It's a great hatchback, looking very nice and sporty. I've tested it only for a brief moment in Croatia, but again, great EV. Unfortunately, EVs are not selling that great in some countries, but nonetheless, this is an amazing EV. Look how it looks, so sharp and so sporty. So in the GT line trim, we have this new lip in black. We have piano black details. We have flaps that open up. There's a radar. You can see the front 360 parking camera system. Kia EV badge. It's not really new anymore. Now, just to show you here, we have 168 kilowatts of power. That's 229 horsepower, 4x2. So we can see the big alloys. So this one looks like very symmetric. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 spokes and then another 4 spokes, 8 spoke alloys. So these are 225 45 R20 Cayman Continental Premium Contact 6 tires. You can see the side skirt there. I think the mirrors are the same. Camera there for the 360 parking, blind spot. We still have the black A-pillars. We have the panel roof on the front. This piece is glass, you can even see through a little bit. And just checking the top, still heads-up display. You have speakers next to A-pillars, and on the top, light sensor, rain sensor, lane assist camera there. Tinted panel roof, tinted windows on the back, part of the GT line trim, and piano black surrounding. The shark fin antenna is in the color of the vehicle. We still have this nicely designed spoiler that's tunneling the air below. Now I'm backing up to check the rear. Man, these wheels are massive, 20-inch. Yeah, the back end is even looking sharper now. So you have here red cat eyes. These, you know, that turn-to-turn signals. Now really nice looking sharp redesigned LED taillight that's connected. That really looked beautiful on the EV6. Here you can see the back end. You'll definitely notice the facelift, despite very similar design. You can see the EV6 Kia badge and the Prestige GT line badge. Wow, I really like the front and rear bumper design changes. This is red cat eyes, so kind of sporty looking, but everything is closed. You have the, look at this sport fog light in the center, then flat diffuser, cold LED lights, backing camera there. So you can see the turn signals when I open the cargo. I have more room, I can back up. So 2 meter tall person, 6.6 in feet. This opens nice and tall. And you can see here the top, where to open, where to close. So just looking at this design change, you can of course open this from the rear. The rest is flat here. Look at the cargo space. This is massive. This is really spacious cargo space. Maybe not too much height here, but still very spacious. Interesting if Kia would decide to make an EV6 as an estate. That would be really awesome. Just an idea there. So this is how it looks when you put the cover. So that's with the cover on. And let's check here. So we have anchor points for the net. Here you can open the charge port if it gets stuck, if you can unlock it from the charging station. Here you can knock down the seats. Seats knock down, by the way, 60/40. There is a middle opening here for practicality. And you can, look at this. So this one should be able to retract. There we go. And then you can recline these seats backwards. I'm going to show you that when we get inside. So once again, here we have on the left side full outlet, cold light, and you can knock down the seats. So very nice and practical, and this is almost flat. You can see here the load this shelf can take. So you can see the space there. Okay, so this is not a compartment apparently. Yeah, not a compartment. Might be an amplifier for the speakers. And what else? That's that. I mean, there are 4 fingers of height here, so you can get some extra space maybe. Yeah, I don't think that could really get low that much, but you can do this, I think, so you can stay up if you need to put something underneath that small area. Okay, let's close it up. And here's the charge port. Press there, it opens up. Now you have the AC and DC charging. You can see that. And here you have the bi-directional charging. So that's cool. You can charge your appliances or other EVs. You can save them if they get stranded on the road, if the users forgot to charge their batteries, but usually that's really rare. Let's check the rear. You have those retracting handles. Now look at this. These doors open so wide, it's so easy to get inside. Okay, so hard plastic, but then this is padded by leather, hard plastic at the bottom as well. So this is nicely padded, it's soft, big handles, speaker there, and here we have the Meridian sound. Actually, Meridian says here surround, but I wanted to say sound system. Have the heated seats, all powered automatic windows. It's a nice thing that the window goes all the way down. You have a little carpet there. You have nice carpeting and ambient colors in the pockets. Showed you that one, aluminum doorstep. Now there's a lot of room here, completely flat, built as an EV from ground up. You can see the seats. Now I think we already saw these seats. These are nice smooth leather. Again, this should be like all vegan leather by now. And everyone's focusing on sustainability. You have perforated Alcantara, nice cushioning, nice and soft. If you press here, you can knock down the seat. You can see here, this is nice and flat. You even have here the seatbelt buckle aligner, so it is not in the way. Now you need to press this one and raise this up. So I'll attempt that. And now the seat locks into this almost 90 degrees position. I'm gonna jump inside. Actually, let me just close that door so you can get a feeling for the soundproof. Closing sound. So great closing sound. I can hear the fan speed inside, but the soundproof is excellent. There is a loud music on the exterior, so great sound. And look at this, there's so much feet room, there's so much knee room. It's really nice and posh here. You have, check this out, AC vents in the B pillars. Seatbelts are height adjustable. You have USB-Cs here in both front seats for the rear passengers. Now this is plastic key, but you have nice big pockets. You can hang some stuff here. So once again, this is nice and flat, and this is nice and soft, so you can squeeze a third person. These seats are super wide. You can lower this one so it's not painful for the third person. Here you can see adjustable cup holders, or no. Oh, so you can put a cup holders and you can put some stuff inside. So they're not adjustable, but they do have this profile. And you can reach the rear. I think you're supposed to push it down, yes, so that's very nice and practical. Seats now down, again, 60/40. And you can recline the seats. So let me show you here now. Let me close this door. So this is good for my head. I cannot straighten up 100%, but if I do this, you can see I can recline the seat. I'm hitting the back, but I think I could find my position and I would be fine. So for an average person, there's plenty of headroom. Now we're gonna move to the front. Just before we do that, you can see there's a shade for the glass roof, and this one has a nice and physical button there. Excellent opening and closing sound. Now, looking here, we have the same. So this is soft on the front, padded with leather, and then hard plastic. So this one's, yeah, plastic, just white plastic. You can lock the rear, all power windows. You can see here you can lock or unlock the car from the inside. You have the powered and foldable electronic side mirrors, nice big handles. Memory positions, big pockets with ambient lights. So this is a nice aluminum finish on this Meridian surround system. You can see the tire pressure there, and you can see here the aluminum doorstep. GT-Line carpets, part of the GT-Line, you get the sport paddles. So if you notice, there's a minus and a plus there. So minus and a plus, accelerate and deaccelerate. Of course, you're using recuperation in an EV. You can see here the electronic controls for the seats. You have the lumbar, and this one's for the comfort, so the seat will go into laying position when you're waiting on a charging, if you're on a longer journey. You can see the ambient lights are there, and there are here USB-C and a 12-volt outlet. This is a fuse box. Here you can control the brightness, and you can open the charge port, open or close the tailgate, electronic parking brake, and traction control off. You can see the steering column is electronic in this one, and you can route some cables here, and you can see there is an extra storage room view at the top, and we're jumping inside. Okay, I will disable the fan speed here and just increase this one a little bit. Okay. Yeah, the fan speed here is really loud though. For some reason, let me switch to our lens. Yeah, this is a nice point of view, and we have this new steering wheel. So let's zoom back in. We have the new steering wheel. It's a flat bottom sports steering wheel, two-tone, and we have the little Kia badge on the side here, looking really nice. Now, I think someone actually turned on maybe the ventilated seats, or no. I can't tell. I think there are cool. Oh yeah, definitely turn those off. That's why it was so loud. Yeah, you can hear it now, the soundproof. It's not that loud. Okay. Now, beautiful new steering wheel. I really like it, especially this dual tone, smooth leather. We have the driving modes here, Eco Sport, Normal, and so on. Have nice buttons here for the cruise control settings, for the display options. You can see the range at 93%, almost 500 kilometers. You can see the classical view, you can see the maps, you can go up and down with this one, tire pressure, consumption, and so on, and navigation. Now there is a heads-up display there, and everything feels really nice and posh in this car. You have the recuperation paddles, keep your lights on automatic. This is just for the car show. Wiper controls. This is for the driver eye monitoring system, so you don't get too much tired. But you're not gonna get tired if we need to charge, so don't worry about that. This is interesting new design. It's kind of not a textile, but kind of rubberized material. There's a speaker here close to the A pillar. There's another one there, and that is that. You can see the beautiful display. It has like a small bezel, and it's here connected. Now there's a new Kia EV3. That one has the AC controls here. This one has the classical AC controls here. You can switch here to shortcuts, and that is that. So that's really practical. And you can see the ambient lights are still here, looking very nice. You can see the GT-Line trim there. You can press here to open the glove compartment, slowly opening. Look at this is flat here when it's aligned, and it's very spacious, if I may add. So that is nice. Now down there, I can switch to, I know this is going to be focusing on wrong things. You can switch to fast charging or media. The other one's for the passenger. And there is another one here. Okay, this is going to be really hard. You can see it here, and there's a 12-volt outlet. So plenty of charging options. There's a big room underneath. Ladies love that. They can put their big purses there. There's the EV start button. Now in the EV6 you get this nice dial. I really like this. You press for park. There's a fingerprint reader. Finally, you can lock for the profile modes. This is also good for anti-theft, and also not bad if you can program like speed limits. If you have kids and you borrow your kid your EV, it's a bit overpowered maybe if it's a new driver, so you can limit that power setup. Parking cameras, excellent parking system. So I'm not sure why the shortcut isn't working at the moment. Auto hold and parking sensors. You have the QI charger there. I think there's a light here that goes green, perhaps when your phone is charging. 2 adjustable cup holders. You have a rubber mat. So interesting design here for the armrest. There's another little storage there, and this is super spacious. Let me see if I can. The lights are not working for some reason, but this is very spacious. There's a carpet at the bottom, and I think that's that. Yep. So, and you have, of course, this ambient lights surrounding the middle bridge, and there are shortcuts here you saw for the ventilated seats, heated seats, and for the heated steering wheel. So a very nice, very comfortable Kia EV6. On the top there is the little bezel around the mirror. You can see, I think it has auto dimming. You have the emergency button there. You have the shade opening and roof opening, but it's disabled. It's a car show, so the lights are not working. I can't show you those, unfortunately. Big beauty mirror. You can have documents here. There's another light. This one's cold, so I believe this one's cold as well because it was matched in other Kias. And if you close this, it turns off the light. Now let me see if this extends here. I think it does. So this area is not covered, and there you go. So this is fully covered, really practical, same as in my Tesla. So huge thumbs up for Kia. Infotainment, it's new infotainment we already saw. It's improved, nice and fast, so I'm not gonna go through that one. And let's just pop the bonnet, see the frunk space. I don't think there's any change there probably, but just to wrap up the video. So we have this gray metallic color, looks interesting. Ooh, I think they've redesigned this cover, EV6, with this silver accent. There's your washer fluid reservoir. And let's check the, ooh, very spacious, well, for a non-Tesla EV, very spacious front space. There's a cold light there, so you can put charging cables in here. There is more room. Like the EV3 has a bit smaller, really not usable front space, but the EV6 has a nice, decent frunk space. Closing it up and checking the spec sheet here. So we have the electric motor, 168 kilowatts, 230 horsepower. We're gonna round it up, 4x2. Here, let's see the spec sheet. So, GT-Line premium package, rear wheel drive, 230 horsepower, Wolf Gray. So that's the name of this gray color, Wolf Gray. Interior is black, metallic paint, GT-Line premium, blah blah blah. Style package. These are the standards, so there's no price for these options. They didn't put the price for this one, so I wanted to show you the price, but this is the Wolf gray color. I'm gonna back up here and wrap it up. Before we do that, actually, let's just turn on the lights and turn on the hazards. So that, and we'll just turn this one on, just a turn signal here. So you can see the new dynamic turn signals. That's really nice. And you can see the light there, so that looks really fancy. Always love dynamic turn signals. And so you can see here on the rear, the dynamic turn signal there. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap it here. If you want to see more from Paris Car Show, do subscribe, click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. There's gonna be a new Kia EV3 and separated video. Also, I think this is gonna be a great seller. It's a little bit smaller than the EV6, bigger brother, but also great new EV that's new in the Kia EV fleet. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.